can't have newly launched vehicles having major problems and stay profitable for very long.
Well, the thing is, it also has to do with quality control that you mentioned and research and development. Not enough time is being put into the viability of these cars. As it is, they don't want to wait and run these cars for an extended period of time before the official launch of these cars to the average customer. Today's world is capitalism, and it is also profit driven. So the faster they get the product out to the consumers, the more they will see sales increases. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go into another aspect of the automotive dealership environment, and we're going to be talking a little about warranty today. So I have a video here. Well, unfortunately, it's about Ford, and they seem to be always in the news. I worked with them before, loved the product, loved the environment. They did a lot in terms of my career, so I have to be thankful for them. In other words, let's continue to highlight those positive moments in the auto industry as we go forward. But without further ado, let's get right into this video.
There's new trouble tonight for Ford. Mounting recalls and warranty issues continue to drag the company down. From rollaway risks to park outside warnings, the company has been beset by problems as of late.
And these recalls involve hundreds of thousands of vehicles. Business editor Rod Maloney for us tonight. And Rod, these problems just aren't going away.
No, they're not, Jason. You know, it's a thing that Ford made good money in the second quarter. They had a good second quarter report, but when you look at the steady drumbeat of all of these recalls and some of their most important vehicles, it's a problem that they're working on and trying to fix, but it's not going to be easy.
Complete disbelief.
Earlier this summer, we brought you Kelly Luther of Rose Township. She didn't mind waiting a year for a hot new Badlands Edition Bronco. But 2 months after taking delivery,
I made a turn and it just died. Without warning, no lights, no indicators or anything.
she needed a new engine. Ford paid for it, but it was highly inconvenient.
So it was just kind of like, hey, here's...
Yes, we covered this story some time ago in a previous video. The link is in the description box below. This is just one of the many vehicles that are being hampered by Ford's massive recalls. That is also ongoing.
It's a $50,000 vehicle. You still have to pay for. It's in service for 50 days, and I didn't have anything to drive.
NHTSA is now investigating this catastrophic engine failure related to a faulty valve in the 2.7 EcoBoost engines, and a recall is decidedly a possibility. Now, Ford has battled troubles with its new Marquis electrics, the Mustang Mach-E and the F-150 Lightning. And Gartner auto analyst Mike Ramsey telling Local 4 this is a unique and major problem.
And that has put it right in people's minds that, oh man, they just can't get this right. And so it's been expensive for them to fix, but it's also been a timing issue.
Ford's new quality chief, Josh Halliburton, tonight saying in a statement, quote, "How we as a company handle recalls is critical to our relationship with our customers. We know that consumers value companies that act with integrity and transparency, and that's what we do."
But the thing is, when you purchase a vehicle, it also has with it warranty. And recalls are a major part of warranty. If you go to the definition of what a warranty is, it's a written guarantee issued to the purchaser of an article by its manufacturer, promising to repair or replace it if necessary within a specified period of time. Unfortunately, it is going on more often than is considered.
Quality should not only be an attribute of our vehicles, but a reason customers choose our products, and that is what we will continually work towards, end quote. Now, here's the thing. Ramsey tells me that Ford's problem is a big one, considering it could either be in the manufacturing, design, or even the supplier base, but it could also be a combination of the three. And traditionally, especially at Ford, it has not been a slow process trying to fix these problems, and that's exactly what they're trying to get to the top of. But you can't have newly launched vehicles having major problems and stay profitable for very long.
Well, the thing is, it also has to do with quality control that you mentioned and research and development. Not enough time is being put into the viability of these cars. as it is, they don't want to wait and run these cars for an extended period of time before the official launch of these cars to the average customer. Today's world is capitalism, and it is also profit driven. So the faster they get the product out to the consumers, the more they will see sales increases, regardless of the quality control standards, because they will actually input that into the price of the vehicle.
Back to you.
Rod, by the way, how serious is the trouble with the electric vehicles?
Well, you know, Jason, interesting you asked that, because strangely enough, it turns out that the electric vehicle customers are a little bit more forgiving than the ones with the internal combustion engine, because the electric vehicle owners know that it's new technology. But the other thing that can help the electric vehicles is the fact that they can do updates on these products over the air. You don't have to bring it in to get that fixed. And in many ways, that's what Ford is counting on to fix this problem in the future.
Yeah.
This is also one of the main advantages Ford will have, and the reason why they announced that some of their sales, especially for their electric model lineup, will go directly online, because they can do a lot of the fixes directly right there from their factory. In the current situations, dealers can also benefit from this, one of which they can get back customers that have gone, because as you know, once customers purchase their cars and it falls outside of the warranty period, they will also tend not to return. Depending on the type of warranty, some will ideally have to go back to the dealership in order to fix these problems. Another point that some of these dealerships and garage can do is utilize their point inspections and maintenance schedules to facilitate these customers and have them coming back over another extended period of time. Ideally, what they want to do is to increase their customer retention. The big deal is manufacturers are the ones that are going to be paying for these recalls. It will affect their bottom line. However, dealerships, particularly mechanics, are the ones who benefit tremendously, because everything is absorbed in the price, and the manufacturers will have to pay the dealers to affect these repairs. Apart from the standard warranty issued when purchasing your car, there's also extended warranty. There is the manufacturer extended warranty, and there's also third-party extended warranty. Even though we're looking at Ford, they are not alone. Now let's go over some of the car recall statistics for this year. There are over 13 million vehicles that were recalled globally in 2020 alone due to safety concerns. The NHTSA issued over 1,000 safety recalls involving over 35 million vehicles and other equipment in 2021. 5% of all vehicles in the United States were under a new recall notice in 2021. In 2021, the NHTSA enforced 259 campaigns for recalls, which impacted over 21 million vehicles in the United States in some manner. 2021 also saw a wide range of safety recalls, including airbags, software, electronics, latches, steering and suspension, tires, restraints, and numerous other components. A recent largest safety recall includes nearly 3 million Ford vehicles, which affects 5 different models by the Ford Motor Company. The safety concerns involves bushing materials, which causes issues for the vehicles to switch gears. Over 310,000 Ford trucks were impacted by recalls filed in 2022 due to their airbag not deploying properly. So overall, in 2022 year to date, Ford leads vehicle manufacturers with the highest number of recalls, followed by Daimler Trucks of North America and Mercedes-Benz USA, according to the NHTSA. And if you go to the website of the United States Department of Transportation, the graph is here. As it says, leading the charge, we have Ford Motor Company, Daimler Trucks North American, Volkswagen, Forest River Inc., Mercedes-Benz, Chrysler, General Motors, Kia, Hyundai, Keystone, Navistar, and Toronto Tesla. So the information, ladies and gentlemen, is right at your fingertips. If you find it too tedious to go through all this information when making the second largest investment, being a home is the first, then you can always hire a car broker to do that for you. They will actually go through all the nuances of finding all this information for you to make that sound decision. So in closing, let me again repeat, engineers build, mechanics maintain what the world now takes for granted. So let's start the conversation below. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It will only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.